Microgreens trays are a very important piece of equipment for growing microgreens, and it's critical that you buy the right trays. By the end of this video, you're gonna know the exact aspects that make a tray good and which trays you should avoid purchasing. For the best microgreens content on the internet, be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. That way you get notified when I come out with new microgreens videos on Tuesdays. When I first started my business 4 years ago, I ended up buying the wrong trays. They're super low quality, they would crack and break. And this ended up causing what I like to call as the tray graveyard. Not only is this a waste of money, but there's a lot of other problems with these trays as well. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly what makes a tray good, what makes a tray bad, and why you should be buying the right equipment for your microgreens business from the start. There are two main factors that make a microgreens tray good for growing microgreens. So first, let's start out talking about like the shape and more specifically, the depth or the height of the tray. There are basically two main options in terms of depth of trays. The first one is your deep tray. They're usually around 2.5 inches deep. And then the other version is your shallow tray, which are typically about 1.25 inches deep. You want to buy the shallow trays for a few reasons. First, because they're shallower, there's less volume in there. You're gonna be able to use less soil to grow your crops, which is gonna save you money in the long run. The second is that because they're a lower profile, they take up less space in your farm, so they are easier to store, and you could also fit more of those trays onto your super racks. You're also gonna get better airflow with the shallow trays across the base of the plants, which is often where the mold and the fungus problems happen. So that is probably my favorite aspect of the shallow trays, is that you're getting more airflow across the base of the plants. Another great benefit is that when it comes time to harvest your microgreens, you're gonna be able to get closer to the base of the plant. So not only are your yields gonna be higher, but it's gonna be a lot easier and faster to harvest because you don't have to like get into that deep tray and try and harvest down below. The base of the plants are right at the same level of your tray, so you can just harvest right there and they're ready to go. Now also, if I'm getting real technical here, the shorter trays are harder to break because when you're holding the edge of that tray, because the tray height is shorter, it's less leverage that you're essentially putting on the tray, causing it to break. The deeper trays, because of that height is higher, you're able to get more leverage with your thumb, improving your chances of breaking the trays. So with that being said, let's talk about the second factor that makes a tray great for growing microgreens. Comment below and let me know if you are using the deep trays. I started with the deep trays. I wish I hadn't. The shallow trays are much better, but if you are using deep trays, let me know in the comments below and let me know your experiences with them. The second factor for microgreens trays is essentially their durability or their strength. You want a tray that is super strong and will essentially never break on you. Why would you ever want to keep buying something over and over and over again, just spending more money, when you can just buy something in the first place that's gonna last you forever? You only have to buy it once, you can keep on reusing it, keep on growing, keep on making money with it. Even if the price is maybe 2 or 3 times the cost of the cheaper trays, you're gonna have it forever. It's very much more of an asset than an ongoing cost for your business, right? You wanna be investing in an asset that will make you money year after year rather than incurring an unnecessary cost over and over again. You don't need to be paying that cost. Additionally, it's gonna be harder to grow high quality greens in the cheaper trays because they actually sag down in the very center of the tray. So what's gonna happen there is you're gonna get more water absorbing up into the soil in that center of the tray, which is more of a problem point in the first place. So your crops in the middle are gonna be more wet, more prone to damping off. You're gonna have a lesser quality if they're wet because they're gonna have a shorter shelf life. And then also you're gonna be getting less water around the edges because the middle is gonna suck it up first, which is also increasing your chance of dehydration around the edges of that tray. Watering, in my opinion, is probably the most difficult and challenging skill to learn as a microgreens farmer, so you might as well just make your life a little easier and buy the good trays from the beginning. Now you know what makes a good tray and a bad tray and what tray works best for microgreens, but what if you want to know about the other supplies and equipment that's needed to start your business and to even just grow your business? In all my YouTube videos, including this one, I always put links in the description of the video so you can have easy access and see exactly what I'm using. All you have to do is simply scroll down to the bottom of the video, hit see more, and you'll see links for almost all the seeds and supplies and equipment that I use here in my business. If you want to see a whole video I made specifically on the supplies and equipment needed for your business, click this video or click the other video to learn exactly where to buy the best trays so you don't get stuck with the bad ones. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button below, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with anybody you think it may help. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.